It opened its doors back in August 1942 and has since become a landmark in Fort St. John.
The Condill Hotel back in the 1940s and 1950s was sort of one of the places to stay. We didn't have very many hotels in town at that time, and it was a good place to stay, to have a hot bath. Lots of people came in, like townspeople came in, and they'd pay 75 cents because the Condill had electricity, so they had hot running water, so they could bring their own soap and towel and take a bath instead of hauling all the buckets from their pumps and heating them up on the stove and pouring their own bath at home.
But in September, the aging hotel will be demolished after the city purchased the property for $872,000. The decision is based on the city's downtown action plan to redevelop the city center into a more family-friendly and safe downtown.
It is a key location downtown, a fabulous place to be, and when you look at the community and all of the plans that we have, and in particular the Downtown Action Plan, that is a phenomenal location.
Once the hotel has been demolished, the vacant land will be added to the city's strategic land assembly, and any proposed development will follow official zoning bylaws.
There are 3 separate land titles there. And so we could have 3 different distinct business entities going in there that will enhance our downtown and just create that safe and welcoming downtown that we're looking for.
The decision comes on the same year the hotel and the Alaska Highway celebrate their 75th anniversaries.
It's disappointing to lose yet another heritage landmark, but then there are all sorts of considerations to take into account when you look into whether a building is worth saving and so on in terms of their condition and everything.
Although the building is at the end of its life cycle, it still serves a historic importance to the community.
The Condill was a place that my parents and grandparents would have gone out for an evening of entertainment, and it was the place to stay. It was built for that purpose, and so it's an era that has gone by, and we move on.
The Condill was one of the big businesses in town. It was one of your only options to stay at, and people really thought it was quite something. It was advertised as this luxurious modern hotel with all these amenities that Fort St. John really hadn't had up until 1942.
And although nothing has been finalized yet, the city says they have plans to preserve the memory of the historic Condill Hotel. Brendan Miller, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.